Okay, for math today, we're going to talk about two equal parts. We're going to learn about things that are two equal parts. But before we start with that, let's review some of our addition. I'm going to write down 2 plus 2 equals 2 plus 2. So let's give ourselves, we'll do circles. 2 plus 2 gives me 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 plus 2 equals 4. Let's practice. Here, let me do this one. 4 plus 0. What's 4 plus 0? So let me give myself 4 here. Make my little dot pattern there. So I have 4 plus 0 equals what? Easy, 4, because you're not adding anymore. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, let's see if you can get this one. I'll give you an easy one. 1 plus 1 equals, you should get this one. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Next, let's do 1 plus 2 equals, so I have 1 plus 2 equals 1, 2, 3. 3. All right. How about 3 plus 1? 3 plus 1 equals, let's do 3. 1, 2, 3 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And I'll give you one more. 2 plus 3. So we have 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Okay, I think that's good for today for review and some addition. Tomorrow, I'm going to have my clock. We'll review some time tomorrow. So if you think about it, you want to have, if you, I think I sent home your clocks with you. If not, I'll be showing you stuff that you can just do your clocks. All right, we're going to talk about two equal parts. I'm going to show you a square piece of paper here. And we want to divide this into two equal parts. So you can do it a couple different ways. If I fold it in half, now remember, equal parts means things are exactly the same. So I'm going to fold this in half. See, they're exactly the same. Open it up, you'll be able to see the line for it. See the line. Maybe it'd be easier if you see it this way, I think. So I have 1, 2. They're two equal parts. I'm going to show you a different way. If you flip this part down to here, make it a triangle. So those were two rectangles to make two equal parts of the square. But I can also make this into a triangle if I put one corner down to the other. One corner down to the other, and I have two equal parts. Let me open it back up. Two equal parts to give me two triangles, equal parts that make a square. See that? You can do it like this way. You can have it across like that. Like this, if you have your square turned on its tip, it kind of looks like a diamond, but it's still a square. You can have it like that. Same with this one. You can have it long like that. See or you can turn it like that. But they're 2 equal parts. The trick to it is you want both sides to be exactly the same for 2 equal parts. We're also going to be dividing things into 4 equal parts. And this is important to know because when you have your test, you're going to have to do something. Let me show you. I put the book. I had out a book. Oh, here it is. Your book. This was sent home with you. And inside of there's no page numbers, but if you look closer toward the back, here is, you have a square, and your square is into 2 equal parts. Also, we have the circles. I didn't show you this last time. See how they're divided into 2 equal parts, and before you can punch those out. But here, it shows the 2 triangles for the equal parts and the 2 rectangles for the equal parts, the blue one. So you can punch those out if you want. And we're going to be talking particularly this brown one. You're going to want to know that. That's going to be on your test at the end of all this. So you're going to need to use that actually for your test. So just looking ahead. But yeah, so we have the 2 equal parts here with the triangle and the 2 equal parts. I just folded a piece of paper to show you. But that's close to the back of the book. You will find those. You can punch those out and use them. Okay. All right. So I think you're ready for your worksheet. Let's continue with our worksheet. And this is the worksheet you should have. It's, first of all, write your name. It says 2 equal parts of a square. So we're just talking today about a square. And the directions say, color each square that has 2 equal parts. Be careful. Some of these are divided into 2. Example, this one. But they're not equal. So you're only going to color the ones that are equal. You can choose any color. I'm going to color mine actually purple today, since purple was the color. So go ahead and color them. And let's see if you are right. The ones that are only 2 equal parts. And I'll show you how it should look to see if you're right. So you're coloring 2 equal parts. If I'm looking at this correctly, I'm coloring 4 of these. Like 4 squares that are divided into 2 equal parts. Alrighty, so you should have this one colored, this one colored, this one colored, and that one colored. 4 equal parts. Okay. The rest are not equal. They're divided into 2, but they're not equal. Remember, equal means exactly the same. All right, now below it says circle each object that has 2 equal parts. So you're circling the objects that are 2 equal parts. So I'll circle mine in red, and then we'll discuss. Go ahead and circle yours. Let's see if you are right. And I'll discuss this with you. Okay, you should be circling 4 of them. Okay, let's start over here. The peanut is divided down straight down the middle, so both sides are equal. This bag, this side's smaller, this side's bigger, so you don't circle that. The acorn, we have one little side, one big side. Nope. This looks like a game board. Split down the middle there, they divided it. Next, we have a brick. It's divided right down the middle, 2 equal parts, and a shirt. Down the middle, 2 equal parts. So that's what you should have circled. Okay, you can turn your page over. Now you are going to be drawing lines. It says draw 1 line to show equal parts. Actually, I'm going to use my marker for this. I think it will show up better. So the cookie, split your cookie, draw one line. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. You're connecting the dots. All right, can you see that? I did it from the top down to the bottom. 2 equal parts. Both sides of my cookie are 2 equal parts. They try to throw you off here. Look at this graham cracker. It's already divided into 4, but they want you to do it into 2. And my teacher manual book, there's different ways you can divide it into 2. You can just trace over this line. That's an easy way to do it. Or you can trace over this line to divide it into 2, right? So you can choose this one. Let's go across. If you already did it the other way, that's okay. 2 equal parts. So I have the top and the bottom, 2 equal parts. That was like, even though this is a square, this is a rectangle, but we have 2 equal parts. Now we got this one. Let's get a little fancy with the brownie. That looks so good, the brownie. Let's make the brownie like how I showed you this one. Let's do it. This line, the way it's from this corner to this corner, that's called a diagonal. When it's slanted like that, that's called a diagonal line. So let's go from one corner to the other corner. Make 2 triangles out of this. You see how I did that? Mine got a little bit bent there. I can see now. One corner to the other. Let's make a diagonal line. Make two triangles. Let's see, that looks a little better. I straightened it out. Now we have a piece of rope that it says. The best thing to do with the rope is you see the little dot in the middle? We can just put a line right through it. Cut it in half. Just like that. Put a piece of rope in there to kind of throw you off. You should have 2 equal parts of your rope. Okay, so we got our cookie, our graham crackers. So they have it divided, like it's the way it's kind of pre-cut is into 4, but so each person would get 2 pieces, huh? So divide that in half, and then we did our diagonal line for a brownie and straight down through. So 2 equal parts. All right, the bottom's easy. Count the objects and write the number. So count how many pennies you have and write the number, and count how many triangles you have and write the number. Give you a minute to count. I'm not going to turn mine around yet to show you the answer. While you're counting, we'll see if you counted right. I'm going to turn mine around now. So you should have counted 7 pennies and 9 triangles. That's what your answer should be. Okay. That was a pretty easy math lesson. So next we'll have Bible. We're going to talk about Lazarus. We're going to learn about Jesus. He was one of Jesus's best friends. So we're going to talk about him today. So get your Bible out next.